Welcome to studying Powerplant oral questions. Today we are going to cover engine instrument systems. The following questions are found on the Baker School of Aeronautics Oral and Practical Study Guide. Feel free to pause the video after each question to give yourself a chance to answer. Starting with question 1. What exactly does a mass fuel flow transmitter measure? The density mass of the fuel that flows through it. What is the typical acceptable resistance of a cylinder head thermocouple cable? 2 to 8 ohms. How can a turbine engine EGT be checked without operating the engine? By checking resistance to thermocouples and circuits. Where is a carburetor air temperature bulb located? It is in the air intake passage to the engine. What is the EPR on a turbine engine? It is a ratio between total turbine discharge pressure to total inlet pressure and is an indication of the thrust being developed by the engine. What is the electrical source for a cylinder head temperature gauge? A thermocouple attached to the cylinder head. What are turbine engine tachometers designed to indicate? They are designed to indicate percent of engine rotor shaft RPM. What type of tachometer is used on a multi-engine airplane? Alternating current tachometer generators. What is the most likely cause of oscillating tachometer? A kink in the cable. What does the engine tachometer indicate? It indicates crankshaft speed, RPM. What would be the effect of a broken manifold pressure gauge line? A broken line will cause the gauge to indicate atmospheric pressure. What does a manifold pressure gauge indicate? It measures absolute pressure in the intake manifold. What is the reason for monitoring the fuel flow? In addition to fuel consumption, the operator can determine from the fuel flow indication whether the engine is operating at the correct fuel-air mixture for a given power setting. What type of readout is indicated on the fuel flow system? The indicator is calibrated to record the fuel flow in pounds of fuel per hour. Where is the fuel flow transmitter located? It is mounted in the fuel line between the engine-driven pump and the carburetor. What are the units in an engine fuel flow system? The system consists of a transmitter and an indicator for each engine.